Leader of the Opposition.
Acting Speaker, thank you. I too rise to support the member for Cottesloe's motion, and I want to thank the Leader of the Nationals for his very important contribution to this motion. In the time that remains, I might just pick up on a theme that the Leader for the Nationals raised, and he raised so eloquently then that people in Western Australia are no longer believing the message from the state government, no longer believing the rhetoric that comes out from the state government. And I think Leader of the Nationals, despite showing no restraint when it comes to spending, and despite numerous examples of cost blowouts across infrastructure projects, there's one project that demonstrates people are no longer believing more than any other. It demonstrates that people are no longer believing the messaging from this state government. Now, which project might that be, members on this side? Which project might that be? Once upon a time it was called the Racetrack, Leader for the Nationals. It then evolved and developed, and the scope changed as well. Elements of the project were altered and changed, and there were different designs, but none of that cost any money, apparently. Apparently that was able just to be done. Yes, the old favourite, the jewel in the Transport Minister's crown, and that is the racetrack. In the middle of a fuel crisis, with inflation biting, not just households but also the construction sector, Acting Speaker, it's absolutely astounding that the $217.5 million project will not blow out 1 single cent. And again, the Premier today, on his feet, telling us that the reason that it will not blow out is because members on this side are somehow elitist. Yes. Somehow, from West Perth, members on this side are elitist, and that's why the project will not blow out a single dollar. Well, I would say to the Premier, now that I have the opportunity, if elitism is wanting transparency from the government of the day, and for wanting them to come clean, be honest, open and transparent with the people of Western Australia, well, guilty as charged in that case. Guilty as charged in that case. Because, Acting Speaker, I draw your attention to a list of projects. Now, this is hard to understand, hard to believe, and as the Leader of the Nationals has so eloquently put it, the people of Western Australia don't buy it. Perhaps this is the reason why. What's so different about this one project when, if we look at the 15 infrastructure projects this government promised at the 2021 election, we find 73% of them went over budget. So let's consider that figure for just a moment. Nearly 3/4 of projects committed to by this government in 2021 have blown out over budget in the last 5 years. The Peel Health Campus expansion, $117 million over budget so far. The Perth Film Studios, $128 million over budget, Acting Speaker. And the kicker, the all-time kicker, Metronet, was estimated at $3 to $3.9 billion and now has been revealed in excess of
Member for Belmont, please. Stop interjecting.
And now has been revealed in excess of $15 billion. But let's look at a few other transport projects, shall we? The Tonkin Highway corridor upgrades have now ballooned to
Member for Belmont.
more than $1.9 billion. The Fremantle Traffic Bridge project has risen from $430 million to almost $600 million. The Reid Highway grade separations have climbed from $225 million to more than $260 million. The Stevenson Avenue extension has surged from $287 million to more than $452 million. And the North Ellenbrook interchange has jumped from $100 million to $179 million. Acting Speaker, for the benefit of the young people watching, I believe in Father Christmas, I believe in the Easter Bunny, I believe in the Tooth Fairy, but like the people of Western Australia, I do